Hello, Engineer X was here, and in this tutorial I'll show you how to configure the server that we downloaded last time into a TTT server. And if you haven't watched the one before, I'll have it linked in the description. So first off, you have a server here, as we had before, and we'll have to make something to start it with. So we're gonna make a text document and just call it Start.bat, and we'll edit it. And then I'll have some code in the description you have to copy and paste in. And the important part is here, where it's the last one that you can actually edit something in. This is the map that the server starts with when it opens, the max amount of players, quite literally. And it's the game mode, and terrortown is TTT. And we'll just save that, and that should work. But if we started the server now, people would be able to go through props, and that isn't good. So we'll use the Steam CMD as we downloaded last time, open it, and we'll make a new folder here called CSS, because you have to download this Counter-Strike source files so the props work. That's just how it works. And first off, we will log in. Anonymous, so we don't have to use our own. And we'll false. One's called install. It's called DRR. And we'll go in here and copy the place where we'll have the CSS server be at. And then we'll type app underscore update, and we will go in and find the dedicated server ID on this site, the one we used last time, but I'll have it linked in the description again. We go down here and we find Counter-Strike source, dedicated server, and we'll copy the ID. Go in here, paste the ID, and click enter, and it will start downloading. And while it's downloading, we can go into the garrysmod server, garrysmod config, and in here that should be a file called server.cft, and if it's not, you can just make a new one called server.cft. Open it up, and I'll have another link in description for a forum here, where somebody have made like a template setting, and this works just fine. If you keep out the last bit from the max FPS, all this above this should keep, but this part down here doesn't work. Just paste it in. And then you'll have to change the name and your password. This is the password that you can use to use Archon commands and not to join the server. If you want to have a private server, it's just sv underscore password, and you type your password in. And down here at the comma, some people don't like the server to have persistent comma, like I don't, so I'll change it to 0. This means that if it changes map, all the comma will be reset, but if you set it to persistent, the comma will be persistent across maps. And this part, the FTP server, I'll go and explain that in another video I'll make later, so don't worry about that now. You just save it, and we'll go into this called mount.cft, and this is here you mount your Counter-Strike to your server.
So it hasn't fully downloaded yet, but it will. You'll have to remove these two lines. And you'll in here, you'll have to edit this so it's the right place. Before I showed it was in here, I'm going to download it, and it just finished downloading, so you can close it down. And you just open this folder and copy the place where it is and paste it in here like that. So these two are the same place. You can see my Xdrive server YouTube CSS Counter-Strike, Xdrive servers YouTube CSS Counter-Strike, and just save it. And that was all. Now if I'll also show you how to port forward it later, so you can actually have your friends join it. Right now it's only people on your same internet as you, but in a later video I'll show you how to port forward it, as it'll be in the same video as the fast download. But if you like the video, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.